What are the benefits of transferring your DSL bonds to another investment option before they expire? DSL bonds are a type of debt security that pays a fixed interest rate until they mature. In July, they were issued by the government to finance the development of digital subscriber line (DSL) technology, which provides high-speed internet access over phone lines. However, DSL bonds have some drawbacks that make them less attractive as an investment option. First, they have a low yield compared to other bonds with similar maturity dates. Second, they have a high risk of default, as the government may not be able to repay them in full if the DSL technology becomes obsolete or unprofitable. Third, they have a limited liquidity, as there are few buyers and sellers in the market for DSL bonds. Therefore, it may be wise to transfer your DSL bonds to another investment option before they expire. By doing so, you can enjoy several benefits such as: you can avoid losing your principal if the government defaults on its debt obligations. You can earn a higher return on your investment by choosing a more profitable and stable option. You can diversify your portfolio by investing in different types of assets, such as stocks, mutual funds, or real estate. You can reduce your tax liability by taking advantage of capital gains or losses on your bond sales. You can have more flexibility and control over your money by accessing it anytime you need it. In conclusion, transferring your DSL bonds to another investment option before they expire can help you protect your wealth and achieve your financial goals. In the next section, we will discuss how to transfer your DSL bonds and what options are available for you. How to find the best alternative for your DSL bonds based on your risk profile, financial goals, and tax situation. DSL bonds are a type of fixed income investment that pay a regular interest income. They are issued by the Dutch state and can be traded in the market. DSL bonds have a maturity date, which is when the principal amount is repaid to the investor. However, DSL bonds are expected to die in July 2028, meaning they will stop paying interest and principal. This is because the Dutch state has announced that it will redeem all outstanding DSL bonds at that time. If you own DSL bonds, you need to find a suitable alternative for your money before they die. Otherwise, you will lose your income stream and your capital. But how do you choose the best alternative for your DSL bonds? Here are some factors to consider. Your risk profile. How much risk are you willing to take with your money? Do you prefer a stable and predictable income or a higher return with more volatility? DSL bonds are generally low-risk investments, as they are backed by the Dutch government and have a fixed interest rate. However, they also have low returns compared to other investments. If you want to maintain a similar risk level, you may look for other government bonds or high-quality corporate bonds that have similar ratings and maturities. If you want to take more risk for higher returns, you may consider other types of bonds, such as high-yield or emerging market bonds, or even dividend-paying stocks. However, these alternatives may expose you to more market fluctuations, credit risk, and currency risk. Your financial goals. What are you saving or investing for? Do you need a regular income to cover your expenses, or do you want to grow your wealth over time? DSL bonds provide a steady income that can help you meet your short-term or medium-term needs. However, they may not be enough to achieve your long-term goals, such as retirement or education. If you want to build your wealth for the future, you may need to diversify your portfolio with other investments that have higher growth potential, such as stocks, mutual funds, or ETFs. However, these alternatives may also require more time and patience to realize their returns. Your tax situation. How much tax do you pay on your investment income? Do you have any tax advantages or disadvantages for certain types of investments? DSL bonds are subject to withholding tax at source, which means that the Dutch government deducts a percentage of the interest income before paying it to the investor. The withholding tax rate depends on the tax treaty between the Netherlands and the investor's country of residence. For example, if you live in the US, the withholding tax rate is 15%. However, you may be able to claim a foreign tax credit or deduction on your U.S. tax return for the amount of withholding tax paid. If you want to avoid or reduce withholding tax, you may look for other investments that are not subject to withholding tax at source, such as U.S. Treasury bonds or municipal bonds. However, these alternatives may also have lower returns or higher risks than DSL bonds. As you can see, there is no one-size-fits-all answer for finding the best alternative for your DSL bonds. You need to weigh the pros and cons of each option and compare them with your risk profile, financial goals, and tax situation. You may also consult a financial advisor or planner who can help you make an informed decision based on your personal circumstances.